But as they came around onto the grid with Senna waving his arms frantically with dire gearbox problems, he was going to have to start from the pit lane in the spare car, and Mansell inherited pole position for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And this was it, seconds away from the start of the 1988 Grand Prix season. And this is how it all happened. Prost making a great start down the inside, and Mansell was still there on the outside, but the Ferrari of Berger came through. Sterling, that was an excellent start, wasn't it?
It just shows the amount of power that the Honda had. And here comes Senna. Very nearly had a shunt there, actually, at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that. Gugelmin was trying to retire, and he went off before the first corner, nearly taken out by Senna there. But look at the way those Benettons were sparking, and they needed to stay up with the turbos then and prove that they had as much power as they did for this equivalency formula.
The Ferrari also left Mansell for dead, because Berger passed him on the first lap.
Yeah, and Nelson Piquet was well up, and then Alboreto, then the two Benettons with the DFR normally aspirated, but Capelli posted the first retirement. That was a Judd engine, failed.
And then another Judd engine with Patrese going out. They haven't got it right yet. They weren't the only ones in trouble though, because there's Nannini with the new Ford, the DFR, which also has got to sort out a few things.
But there's Boutsen here, Nannini's teammate. He was going well, and after Ferrari's blood and through into 5th place ahead of Alboreto. So he started his season well. And Nelson Piquet, 3 times world champion, in 4th position he was then, probably thinking that he's got a nice cushion. But this man Senna, who'd come from the pit lane, was closing inexorably.
You could just see the power of those Hondas actually. Look, the end of the straight there.
Whoosh, incredible. Straight past him, already into 5th place from the pit lane.
Look at that, you can just see the power. It's almost as though the Benetton's hardly moving.
And here we go, this was it, Brazilian v Brazilian, the war of words was over, now it was down to the track. Senna on the inside, and the sound of the engine was drowned out, I remember it well, by the noise of the crowd.
And here's Mansell, who's gone into the pits. Unfortunately, the car stalled and they couldn't restart it. This allowed, of course, Senna to go up into 3rd place.
Then there was another pit stop. Gerhard Berger came in. He had been in 2nd place, so Senna went further up the ladder. 2nd place for Senna as Berger rejoined.
And Ayrton Senna's great drive from the back of the field is about to come to nothing, because there it is, the black flag. He was out.
Yes, he was black flagged for using the spare car after the green flag was shown. And you'd have thought that the young Brazilian may have got away with it in his home country with all his fans out there shouting and chanting, but he didn't. His compatriot Nelson Piquet was in 5th position after 2 tyre stops, and here he was coming up behind Warwick to try and take 4th place, Sterling.
But hold on, not only is he getting 4th, they're passing Boutsen, and he's coming up to 3rd.
Well, that makes up for the Brazilian fans' disappointment, because Piquet was 3rd and they still had something to cheer about.
And here's Prost coming up to win the race, actually his 5th Brazilian Grand Prix, and he makes it look so easy.
There we are, the checkered flag and confirmation of the results. Prost was 1st, Berger 2nd, Piquet 3rd, Warwick 4th, Alboreto 5th, and Nakajima 6th in the Lotus Honda. And on the podium, pint-sized Prost, head and shoulders above the rest once more. However, our little Napoleon didn't have an easy conquest.
Yes, I never worked so hard because I was obliged with this car, and everything was wrong since 2 days. So, and if I didn't work like that, I could have won this race.
I'm pleased with the position, but for the next races, I don't know how people can improve the engine, and we will see.